why don't you tell me some items that we can do that are actually beneficial and that don't hurt the body?
Right. So stretching is one of the biggest things to do at home to help keep everything limber. As we age, even if we don't age, we just get stagnant in our position. We get at the desk, we look down at our computer and phones, and so we need to stretch to keep things limbered up. So stretching the head side to side, stretching it right and left, and stretching it back. Those are all good things to do for neck. I do not recommend looking down and stretching down because we do so much of that already that everybody's getting straight necks. Their neck should be curved like this. As we look down, it just gets straighter and straighter and straighter over time. And it feels tight back here because these ligaments and muscles are getting stretched to their limit.
Right.
So what we feel we need to do is stretch the posterior muscles here. That actually creates more room for the head to fall further forward. So over time, you see all these people with their heads forward and a big hump right here.
Right.
That's because of looking down too much. So we need our head up over our shoulders where it should be. That creates a nice curve, that creates a nice spongy spring action here, and everything's more balanced that way.
Gotcha.
If you had a weight, Tim, this is 100 pounds. If you held it up close to your chest, you can do that for quite a while, right?
Right.
Now hold it out here.
Oh yeah, it's a lot harder.
A lot harder to do, right? So even with his big guns here, it's hard to do. So the head weighs a little more than this, about 15 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds, depending on how much knowledge you have in there. So if you have 10 pounds right above your shoulders and supported well, it's easy to hold that. If your head is forward, that's like holding the weight out in front, all of these muscles are going to fatigue a lot quicker, and it's going to feel like 70 pounds, and it's just going to wear out your neck. Pain in the neck, man. So hold your head up high.
Awesome.
And be strong. I'll take that. I know you're probably tired. Probably tired.
I was going to ask you when I could let go of that. Nice. Tell me about more stretches on this top side.
So we'll work our way down. So the neck is the side to side and all that. The shoulders, because we have so much arm forward posture with working on computers, we really need to open up the chest cavity so that we can breathe better, get better oxygen. So every hour, 10 squeezes up and down, shoulder shrugs. In Tim's case, he goes, I don't know. He does that every hour. Squeeze your shoulders back. That'll help strengthen the posterior muscles back here, and it'll help stretch the front muscles there.
Gotcha. That's cool.
That opens that up.
Okay, that's cool. Those are good exercises. Okay, so is there anything you can do for this part of the body, like this part of the back?
The lower back?
Stretching? Yeah.
So again, we usually sit and people slouch, and that creates this low back to be more straight like that. Same problem we had in the neck. That's why we're getting a lot of bulging discs back here. So we need to arch the back. So when you're sitting, best thing you need to do is just put an arch in your low back. If you stick your butt out a little bit or tilt your pelvis, that creates this arch here, and it works those muscles to help hold that curve there.